Alright, so today's video is going to be a bit different. I will be reviewing the new car that I'm picking up, but we're going to get this started off with the sale of the Scion. I'm heading to go meet the buyer of it right now, and yeah, this will be the last time I'm going to drive this thing. This has been a fun little project car along the way, and there will be a few more videos coming out for it after this one gets posted. But yeah, let's go get this thing sold so I can get some money and go buy a new car.
Is the king.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so just sold the Scion. Got the money in my pocket right over here. It's going to be a couple more days in my time before I get the new car, but it'll be just a moment for you guys, so I will see you then.
One eternity later.
Alright, just picked up the trailer. Can't really see it on the back there, but it's back there. But now, long road trip up to go get the car. Alright, so we got here. Let's go find our car. So I'm walking around here, checking out all the cool cars they have here at Duncan Imports. If you've never been out here before, definitely come check this place out. It is endless amount of cool cars to see. Anything from European imports to Japanese imports to American muscle, everything in between. And here comes something. So yeah, come check out the little Figaros. Check out anything else they got here. They got funeral cars. You got all kinds of stuff. But yeah, definitely come check them out. But we're here for my car, which is not inside. It's sitting outside waiting for me. So let's go get that thing loaded up on the trailer and yeah, head home with it. All right, so my car's out here somewhere. Let me know if anybody can see it. But I see a couple that look close to what it is. But let's get it back in the trailer and get it home. Alright, just loaded up the trailer with the car, grabbed some food to go, and we are back on the road heading home. See you guys when I get there. Oh my god. Alright, it has been a long day, but I am finally home with the car. We were going to offload it from the trailer, and I will see you guys in the morning with a review of what I ended up picking up. But I just want to get this car out of the trailer and go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, it is the next morning. Got in late last night, as you guys saw. But the car is at the house, off the trailer. And if you haven't guessed what it is, maybe the key will help give it away. But it's a 97 Toyota Century. So she is pretty dusty and dirty. I need to get her washed up, and I want to clean the engine bay as well, which comes into play with our today's sponsor, Super Clean. Well, I just popped the hood, and these hood struts are shot. So that may be one of my first modifications, because this hood is 9,000 pounds, I swear. But yeah, let's get this all cleaned up a bit. It's actually pretty clean, but I mean, there's some shit in here. So yeah, looking the Century over, I don't think it's dirty enough to hit it with the super clean. But I was looking at the imperfections in the paint, like here. There's a couple cracks over there you can kind of see. There was right here as well. So she's not perfect. On the interior, it's got some imperfections as well. The floor mats are pretty worn, so I'll probably get some new ones of those. That center tunnel rug, it's actually all one piece, all the way from the front to the back. So I might find a fabric shop that could help me with that. It's also missing a little cubby compartment right down there. I got to figure out what goes there and get that replaced. So yeah, in here, there's bits missing, like this piece right here that covers up the airbag. That is a $600 piece of wood that I'm ordering. This little display here just kind of fell back. I'm going to update that, get it more like a modern GPS kind of thing. The shift knob here just kind of comes off. I mean, you can still use it and put it in gear or whatever, but yeah, it just comes right off. I got a new one coming though, so we'll change that out here shortly. I'm not sure if the gas gauge works or not. I put 5 gallons in it just the other day, and it did not move the needle at all. I don't know if 5 gallons just wasn't enough or what, but yeah, it has not moved. So I'll have to investigate that. But like, the curtains work in the back. I can open them up, close them, whatever I need to do. Give myself a little bit of privacy kind of thing. But yeah, it's not a perfect car, but it'll definitely be a fun little project car. And the biggest issue I have with the car is the suspension. As you guys can kind of see, it's sitting very low to the ground. I've got a new set coming. Should be here within about a week my time. Hopefully I'll get the suspension put on the car soon and eventually get the video out for you guys, but I don't know how soon that'll be. But just kind of keep your eyes out for any kind of updates we're going to do with the car, and yeah, should be a fun time. Now, I've been using Super Clean products for about a year now, maybe a little bit more. Honestly, it's a pretty good product to use. I've used it on cleaning up things around the house. I've used it on cars. I've used their tire formula on tires. I've done a few videos on it before as well. But this stuff is actually really good. You can pick it up on Amazon. I think Walmart carries it as well. So there's a few places you can get it. I'll look at the list here in just a second. I'll let you know. But I know for sure Amazon, because that's where I've ordered my own before when I'm not being sponsored like I am today. They have this traditional style stuff. They have the wheel cleaner. They also have a foaming spray as well, which I do like to use, but I don't think it does as good of a job as the original formula in the bottle. I do seem to get a lot better results out of the original formula in the spray bottle than I do in the spray can. But yeah, let's use this. Let's clean up the Toyota Century a bit, and yeah, I'll let you know where else you can pick this stuff up from. All right, so I ended up getting a sealskin car cover for the Century. So let's go ahead and get this open and onto the car.
Is the king.
I don't need you anymore. You better walk out of that door. I don't need you anymore. You better walk out of that door.
Alright, so there's the cover. We're going to get that on the car here in just a second. But it came with this nice bag you can store it in. Came with a little security lock as well. Some straps and some string. So hopefully we get that thing secured down on the car. So let's go get it on the Century really quick. like I was saying earlier, you can pick this stuff up on Amazon, from Walmart. Also, you can get it at Ace Hardware, Advanced Auto Parts, AutoZone, Napa, O'Reilly's, and a bunch of other brands also carry this stuff. So definitely pick up a bottle for yourself, test it out, see how much you like it, and yeah, hopefully you like it as much as I do. And thanks again for the team at Super Queen for sending out some of these products for me to use. So I was going to use Super Queen to clean up the engine bay of the Century, but the dealer I got it from, Duncan Imports, did a really good job of cleaning up under there. So I'm going to use it on my truck instead. And I'm going to get the Sealskin car cover back over the Century just to kind of protect it from the weather for now.
I don't need you anymore. You better walk out of that door.
So this happened the other day. I was driving back from a job site and I had a bucket full of oil tip over in the bed, and it just kind of, as I've been driving down the road, just kind of a vortex of wind and oil kicking up, and it's, yeah, just nasty on my tailgate here. So I'm going to use a Super Clean product on part of this, just see how well it cleans up versus not cleaning it at all, just to show you guys how well this stuff works.
I don't need you anymore. You better walk out of that door.
See, already you can see it's starting to break down the oil on this side. And again, this side I have not even touched yet. Alright, I have not scrubbed this at all. I am just going to rinse it off with just straight water and see how well it does coming off. Alright, so the side I use the Super Clean on, no grease at all anymore. This side, it's definitely grimy still. So, yeah, the product definitely works really well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rest of this tailgate really quick. Alright, it's official. I've got my sticker on it. That means it's mine. So once again, thanks to Super Clean for sending me some products to use in this video. I am impressed with their products, like always. They do a really good job. So if you want to pick up some for yourself, definitely check out all the places you can get it. Amazon, Walmart, you know, AutoZone Advance, all that kind of good stuff. Pick up a bottle, test it for yourself, see what you think. So I was having a conversation with one of my neighbors who stopped by after I got this thing back home before it was all covered up. And he said something to me that just kind of stood out in my head. I've never really thought about it before. But he said, "You're living the dream." I know I'm doing probably better than most people out there. And I don't mean to like brag about it or anything like that. But I mean, we do good for ourselves. I mean, the ability to buy a new project car, you know, have the MR2, have the Cooper, have the wife's Acadia, have my work truck, stuff like that. But at the same time, like, I don't want anybody to think that, you know, I'm gloating about anything I have. I definitely work for what I got. My work truck is my 9-to-5 job. It's how it pays all the bills. YouTube does not pay the bills. I barely get anything from YouTube every month. Obviously, I'm not one of the, millions of subscriber kind of people, but it does help offset some of the costs. But yeah. So, sorry, I got a bit on a tangent there. Just wanted to say, be grateful for what you have, and don't be envious of others and what they have. Sure, you can aspire to be like somebody, like, one day I want to have a Century or a Supra or whatever, but just don't be envious of them. Like, that just leads you down to kind of a dark path of trying to live up to their standards, and don't do that to yourself. Like, be happy with what you have, aspire to be better. Like, I'm always trying to be better than what I am now. And yeah, just, I didn't want to come across as being like an a-hole kind of thing, bragging about what I have and, anything like that. So hopefully it didn't come across that way. But I hope you guys are interested in seeing more content of the Century. I've got a few things I need to do to it. Suspension is a big one. When I bought it, the guy was up front with me, told me the suspension was shot. So I do have a new set coming already. There's a few other things I've noticed interior wise. The paint needs to be touched up. I'm looking at some new wheels for this car as well. But yeah, it should be a fun little project car. I'm going to use it as like a, going to go pick up my daughter from after school programs and stuff like that. So it's nothing I'm going to be drag racing. The V12 is amazing, but it's, for the weight of this car, it is not fast. It is just smooth. And that's what I'm wanting. I have a fun little fast car. My wife has a fun little quick car. This is just for comfort. Just like her SUV is. Like, just for comfort. Just for looking good. I'm going to be taking it to, like, car shows and stuff like that. And just showing it off. So if you see me at any of the car shows around Charleston, definitely stop by, say hey. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit different than the usual stuff that I do. There'll be a lot more content coming with the Century and other cars. I have a lot of videos in the pipeline. So just keep a lookout. I just got done working on a BMW the other day too. So that video will be coming. Yeah. And once again, shout out to Super Clean, who supplied me with a bunch of products to test. It is great stuff. Definitely check them out. But yeah, come follow along with all the content I'll be creating on this car, and hope you guys enjoy what I do with it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Once more, thank you to Super Clean for sending out some products for me to use. They have been a joy to work with. Their customer support is always very helpful, very responsive, and I have only good things to say about this company. Truly. I've dealt with some companies that are not the greatest to work with, but Super Clean is definitely one of the best ones. So again, thank you guys for all that you do for me and for the channel, and definitely pick up a bottle for yourself.